The cheapest way to convert your phone or mobile tablet into fully functional wireless review monitor. All you need is a wireless transmitter connected directly to your camera. That here is the Hollyland PYRO H. It's a 4K wireless transmitter and you can connect to it 4 devices at the same time. It costs only $200 and the connection to the phone or the tablet is happening with the Wi-Fi. You connect to the Wi-Fi of the device. You have to download the Hollyland application. I already connected to the Wi-Fi, just press connect. And now we have a fully functional Wi-Fi monitor. Before I show you all the interesting features, let's check first how is the latency. Here I have connected 3 different devices and we have a timer. When the camera is recording, the signal has some delay hitting the device and that device transmits to the other devices and there is some delay. So we have to measure what is the delay, that is the latency. We have the mobile phone, the tablet, and right here I have the receiver from Hollyland. If you want to get the combo package of 1 transmitter and 1 receiver, that will cost you around $400. There are a lot of advantages getting the receiver, but now let's check the latency. Now let's check if I turn off 2 devices, will the latency be better? I'll leave now only the phone. Let's do the opposite. Let's activate the transmitter. Let's do a real life range test. Here I have the camera with the transmitter recording the traffic. It's a city area, so we have a lot of Wi-Fi interruption and I'm really curious how far I can walk. And we lost connection. And the car is just there. We managed to recover the connection. I would say that we're around 15-20 meters away from the car. The latency is really not huge. Now let's start walking a little bit further away and see how far away we can go. And we lost it. The car is over here, I can still see it. So the connection is falling apart after 30 meters using the Wi-Fi. We managed to connect to the transmitter automatically without any issues even from a distance. Now let's start walking and see how far away we can go with the proper receiver. For reference, I'll be using the street lights. Now I'll measure what is the distance between 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's around 25-30 meters and the connection is still very stable. The connection sometimes falls apart, but right now when I adjusted the antennas, it's quite stable. I just double checked the distance with Find My application and it's around 300 meters. Let's see how far away we can push it. Oh, here is already falling apart. Let's see if I rotate direction the camera. Oh yeah, the connection is way more stable when the antennas are pointing direction camera. And here we lost completely connection. Another crazy feature of the receiver is that you can connect it with the USB-C to your laptop and use it as a web camera. Right here I have open Zoom and that's the camera of the laptop. When you come to the camera sources, here you have USB video, you just choose the USB video and right now I have my professional camera streaming to Zoom. Let's go through the mobile application because it's amazing. You have different types of histograms, you can drag them around and change their location. You can create screenshots when you like your composition. You have the sniper mode. You can record what the phone sees and hears, so the video and the audio will be recorded. So you can have a backup, or if you see something interesting, you can record it directly on the phone. And you have the layers, so you can add a picture and now you can perfectly adjust your composition or tell your talent where should they stand. Perfect. You can turn it on and off. You can control the transparency. In the settings you can control any of the tools. Adjust the different histograms. You can control the size. You can click on the screen so the tools disappear. When you swipe up and down, you control the volume. Using the application on the phone is way easier and pleasant than using any camera monitor because the touch is very precise and usually the phone screens are much better than the monitors. Now let's come back to the devices. The battery life on both the transmitter and the receiver is unbelievable. On that small battery I have more than 2 hours of recording and transmitting, and the battery is around 40-50%, so I can easily reach 4-5 hours of recording on a small battery. The transmitter spends a little bit more battery than the receiver, but you're still getting hours of operational time. The user experience and how the devices are built is very pleasant. You have a cover for the receiver, it's blue, and the transmitter is red, so it's very easy to figure out which is the receiver, which is the transmitter. Then you have the on and off button, it's a slider, so you just have to click it and the device is becoming operational. I really prefer it that way. Clicking a button and holding it down to turn on or off the device is really not nice. You have a screen that gives you a lot of information. You have the battery levels, how good is the connection, which channel do you use, and do you receive a video signal. If I remove the HDMI cable from the transmitter, now it will change to no video. If you want to dive into the menu, you have that multifunctional button right here. You can push it up and down to scroll and press it to select something. It's not the fastest way to go through the menu, and the refresh rate of the screen is not the fastest one, but that saves you a lot of battery. And usually once you set up the settings, you don't touch it. That device straight out of the box is plug and play. Turn on the receiver and the transmitter and everything works without you moving a finger. I didn't change a single setting from the time I opened the box. Everything works without any issues. There are 3 ways how you can supply power to the device. You can use the Sony NP-F batteries, you can use the Hollyland charger, or you have the possibility to charge them also with the USB-C cable. The transmitter has 2 HDMIs, one HDMI in and one HDMI out. The HDMI out is made for the video operator to connect an external monitor without any latency. Overall, I'm extremely happy with that system. I use it for around a month. I had 2 or 3 client shoots already with it, and it performs flawlessly. If you enjoyed this episode, definitely go out and check this one. You're gonna love it. See you in the next one. Bye!